Hi guys and welcome to the Killer Bits. My name's Toby and this is a quick bit of Kill the Bad Guy from Exkee games. It's a puzzle game wherein one must kill the bad guy, or at least we're told to assume that he's bad. And you know, I don't understand why they'd lie to us, so let's go straight in. Immediately, the aesthetic is really fucking cool. It's this sort of minimalist, stylized. Look at all these fucking buzzwords I'm tossing out here. Anyway, I just killed the bad guy. But yeah, obviously it's this Schindler's List aesthetic. I'm gonna call it that. Except obviously, you know, there's fewer genocides involved. Unless of course you count the genocide of the bad guy. Let's try this next level. The game itself uses a memorization technique where you have to figure out where the bad guy is going to go, and then interact with objects in the world to make him, well, to make him die. You can do this by, can't remember how. Oh, there it is. You've got to click the move icon. Okay, so let's go on to day 2. Every day he will follow the same route. And by moving items, you can change the bad guy's. Let's sabotage this. You can change his route, and then use environmental hazards to kill him. The twist on the formula is that you then have to kill him without being seen. So the bad guy can't see you move, you know, this magazine here, and he can't see you sabotage the fan blade machine. Otherwise, you know, that's level over. He's wise to you, and that is a bad thing. There's also things like security cameras to deal with, which would be fine, but I mean, let's start the sabotage here. As you can see, there is now a car alarm going off. Hopefully, there we go. See, that is a mission failed because I have tripped the spy cams. It's the world's longest mission failed. So because of this, I then have to locate an object which can be sabotaged which isn't in the view of the spy cams. So let's sabotage this car instead. So you saw a little question mark came up over the bad guy's head to indicate that he is now aware that something is amiss. So let's speed up because I cannot be asked to wait. Okay. Let's get ready. And launch the missile. There we go. That is one dead bad guy. The game itself, I mean, I enjoy it. I've been through the demo once or twice, I think. Not in about a month, so this is all sort of fresh. But there's just a lot of really cool stuff that you can do. For example, by sabotaging this, I create a ramp. I can then launch this car over to go through this sort of Death Star trench styley. But there's a lot of trial and error involved. You know, you can't always get him on day 1 because you've got to sort of observe his movements. Come on. Come on. Oh, son of a bitch. Launched it a little bit far. Okay, so day 2. These two objects here will now stay sabotaged as well. So if you want, you could play the long game and just sabotage one thing a day until you knew that it was safe to kill him. I've sort of been holding off on this video because, you know, it's a puzzle game and therefore it's not the easiest to do an engaging and or compelling video. In fact, oh, come on. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, level that up to speed 2. Okay, let's launch this over a little bit more gently this time. Yes! Ooh, that is one dead bad guy. I do enjoy that they never tell you why he is a bad guy, just that he is. Okay, now we can skip the replay. On to the next level, I think. Some objects can be associated to be used differently. Blah blah blah. Okay, this is pretty common sense stuff. You know, you see a rope, you attach it to a piano, then you can attach that to a drop point. At which point you can then drop it onto the bad guy. There's no security cameras or anything, so I think we're in the clear. Okay, let's get ready. The game is entirely controlled with the left mouse button, which means that, you know, it's absolutely perfect for a tablet interface, which is what I expect this will end up being, sort of a very tablet-centric game. I'd also quite like the ability to make my own puzzles, because there is nothing more fun than dropping an Acme-style piano onto a fool. Okay, let's take a look at what this one is. This one we've got police to deal with as well. Okay, so we have a rope, which can be associated with that, and then a spear can also be associated with that. Oh, and he's about to cross. And there we... Oh, you're joking. I completely missed. Alright. Let's reset this level. Okay, first things first. Let's move that to here so that we can get him to stay in place. Rig up this trap again. By clicking on this cone icon, you can see where people are looking, so you can see how difficult it's going to be. Oh, come the fuck on! And I'm doing this with a mouse, meaning that with tablet controls it's going to be even more difficult to hit your mark. Okay, let's rig up the harpoon gun again. Zoom in a little bit so that aiming is easier. I'm going to aim using the shadow this time. Okay, come on. Put this here. Attach this to this. Harpoon gun ready. Okay, come on. This is a legitimate criticism that I have of the game. There we go. Completely decapitated him. Because I was doing that for so long, it did have quite a high emotional payoff, I think. Okay. Well, I'm just going to keep on going until the game's over. Okay, hang on. Let's see what we've got to deal with. Good lord, this whole place is full of catastrophe. Okay, associate that with that. Then... Oh yeah, you can also move objects in order to cause him to go down a street. For example, there is a dead dog here with flies buzzing around it. So if we move it to this street, then he will have to take the street that is unguarded by a security camera. You know, it's a really nice little mechanic that I can imagine this game getting very, very tough by the end. But as it stands, the demo is just a series of... I mean, you can tell that this is probably the tutorial to the main game, because obviously I'm learning as I go, but it's not particularly difficult. Anyway, I think that's about all we've got time for. If you like this video, why not subscribe to the channel so that you can see the other things that we end up doing. As well as that, we've also got a Twitter at twitter.com/thekilobits and a Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits. Damn it, I just got spotted. But that's fine. I think. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!